Hi, it's Ronnie, and welcome to Baby Got Scraps. Yeah, I already was started on this before I realized that I was using scraps. I could use it on this. And this layout I done months ago. I don't remember how long ago, but I'll leave a link down there for it. And I paper pieced punch art stuff with the airplane and then added other odds and ends to it. And that was the only paper I had like this, so it's not going to be repeated on this side. And I had a piece so big for this reddish looking paper, so I just cut it in half, and it wasn't wide enough for this, which I already had prepared, because I didn't think about doing a 2-page spread when I was doing that. So I added these two pieces and inked them in antique linen to match this, and that's as far as I made it. But I was getting ready to do this. And that was to mount my picture on to some cardstock and make a pocket. I almost forget to make the pocket. I'd waited so long in between there to decide what to do. But I rounded the corners, and I'm pretty sure I round the corners to the yellow part too. But I am going to add foam tape to the back. Oh, and I gutted it. And I knew I needed a smooth slider for my, I'm going to make it into a file folder looking kind of thing. So I had to add a bigger piece of paper on the back after gutting it. And I put the foam tape. Then I took the powder tool and put powder on the sticky edges. And I'm using my We Are Memory Keepers file folder punch, and I'm going to make a tab for the file folder. My grandson had talked about how cool it was in there and what awesome old planes that they had and how good a shape a lot of them were in. So I thought he might want to write something about his time in that museum, so that's why I'm making this. So he can write him some notes that are actually going to be documented. And yeah, it is polka dot on the back, but the front part looks pretty good. It's from Basic Gray, I think it was. Really old. Lost and Found, I think was the name of the paper pad that I took that out of. Well, I think they actually came out with that a couple of times. I only bought the one pad though, but I did buy a few sheets of paper out of the other one. And all I'm going to do is put documented on top of that. And I'm not being super neat with it. I didn't have enough letters to do it the way I wanted to do it. So I've got large, capital letters and the lowercase font too. So I thought I'd let it look a little bit wonky since it wasn't going to all be in the same case, upper and lowercase. The other page had some twine, so of course I'm adding twine to this side, and I will try to remember to leave a link to the other page down below because I made it, I'm sure it was sometime in the summer. And since I found, what made me decide to go ahead and make it a 2-page spread was finding that one piece, that long strip of the reddish color. It's kind of got a gold in it too, I think. And yeah, I thought I can go ahead and do a 2-page spread. I had a hard time making up my mind on what to do about these pictures. He took like 150, so I thought I'm going to have to compress some of his museum pictures into like 1 and 2 pages. I think the other museum he went to ended up like 3 pages. So this one ended up 2. But if I have enough room, I'm going to do 1 more page and blow up one of the pictures that are small here into a larger one. Unless I missed one, I'm going to go through and make sure because I might have missed one that didn't get printed out. The ephemera I used on the other page was, most of it was Tim Holtz. one of his ephemera packages. Well, I couldn't find it. I don't know what I'd done with it, but I couldn't find it. At the time, I didn't. Now I know. I had stopped, I guess, to do the 25th of the month Christmas thing. And somehow or another, it was in my Christmas, and I didn't realize it till I was putting all my Christmas up. And there it was on the bottom. So, yeah, I took it out, so I will have it if I need it for anything else in these museum photos. Some Tim Holtz that is Christmas. That might be why I might have picked it up thinking it was the Christmas one. I don't know. It's been a while since I did that layout, and it's been a while since I've done this one. It's been probably a month since I did this one. So here I'm doing a month later voiceover. But at least I had to go through and edit it, and I can pick up some stuff that I might have forgot while I'm doing that part. I am putting tickets on there just because I know that he had to buy tickets to go in there, and I thought, that's good ephemera to go on there. And vintage looking, because this place is vintage looking. And yeah, it looks pretty awesome to me too. I think I would have enjoyed going through it myself. It even has a Spirit of St. Louis in there. Since I did the airplane, paper pieced it on the other side, the other page, I thought I needed to add something to go along the lines of the airplane. I thought, well, gears. I'll put a gear on here. So I cut the largest gear out so I could have that round piece. And then I glue it down, and I remembered I had some wooden gears. So I'm going to pull them out, and I'll glue them onto my page and everything before I'll think on the left hand side that it's a darker brown. So I get my marker out and I make them all brown. And then when I have them all together, the ones on the other side were a lighter brown. So I had to go back and right at the very end, and I'm going to make them darker to match. But yeah, they're just the cutest little wood gears. I was glad to get them on a page. I had them for a while. I think I got them from Elle Studio several years ago, actually. And like I said, I'm pulling the tickets out, and I have a variety of tickets in there from probably about 4 different sheets of tickets, and some's Maggie Holmes, and some of it's Teresa Collins, and there might be a few odds and ends that's actually Tim Holtz laying in there that I didn't fussy cut, but most of these I have fussy cut. And there is one piece of paper that's a dark color with embossing, and I made it into a ticket on here by punching a hole, but it was actually a thank you card in some stuff I purchased one time off of Etsy, I believe it was, and all she did was fold the paper over and write me a thank you note. Well, I liked that paper, so I saved it. I know for 7, 8 years for the right page to use it on. And so, yeah, I cut part of it, and I still got a little bit more because it was just a small card, but it goes perfect on this page. So, besides you all, nobody knows that there's a thank you on the other side. I decided to add a brad in the middle of this gear because it don't have any like pie shaped pieces in the middle. It's just round with nothing to hold on to. So I thought, well, I'll add a brad to fill in the empty spot. And yeah, it's getting a little bit busy, but I like it when I do the old time vintage stuff and just add all kinds of little goodies in there. I like just myself. I don't know about anybody else that looks at my albums, but I like looking at all that stuff when I go back through the albums too. And kind of see how much I still think they go with the page as to compared to the day that I make the page. And usually I'm okay with it. Usually. There is an occasional time that I'll think, I put that with there. Well, maybe I just won't look so close no more at that one. I'll probably put it there for color. And there's my 2 pages together. And that's it. That's my layout. And be sure to check out everybody else doing Baby Got Scraps. The links will be down there below. And yeah, I stretched my scraps to go all the way across the page. But thank y'all so much for watching. And if you leave a comment down there below, I'll get back with you. And if you liked the video and hit a thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. And if you are not subscribed to my channel, of course, I would love to have you subscribe. And those of you already are, thank you so much. But yeah, I love that ephemera. And see that clock? My great nephew got me that package with the clocks in it. He wanted me to put it on a page, and I'm finally using one, so I'm going to have to take a picture of that and send it to him. He's only about, well, I guess he's 10. I guess he's 10 now, 9 or 10, one. But yeah, he got them for my birthday. But I hope you all have a happy, scrappy week. Take care and stay safe. Bye.